For any educator, who wouldn't want to have their students reading extra texts and being challenged by the kind of topics that are raised by the authors from the Stella Prize?
Stella Sparks is a reading and writing program for young people that engages them with the writing of Australian women writers.
So we first got in and we just started talking about what possible books we could be reading, and some people didn't really know each other that well, and so we were just like, okay, maybe I'll read this book, you'll read that book, and then it was like a small little connection where someone's like, oh, I'm reading the same book as you, we'll see how that goes. Being able to be talk to that person and be like, why did you love it, kind of made you grow to appreciate it more from their perspective as well.
You know, this is a program that's really all about empowering young people. It's about sharing stories and discovering the stories of others. It's about providing a mechanism for students not only to get really excited about literature, but also to equip them to be able to challenge gender stereotypes, to find their own voices in the discussion.
It's been really nice to talk to just girls about something other than what we'd normally be talking about. If I'm just with my friends at lunch, we're probably not talking about books that much, but it is a nice way that it promotes the conversation, and so that those are the conversations that you have.
So I learned how to talk to people in different year levels, how to make friends with people that I probably wouldn't encounter in my usual friendship groups or my classes, and also how to be respectful when you're answering questions about a book and you're sharing your interpretations.
But it's also that whole empowering them with their own voice. And I think that's so important. And you get that lovely dialogue that happens between the women, Australian authors, and their young female readership. And that's when the magic occurs.
I just love the meetings. Honestly, they're just fun. They just make my Friday.
I really just like reading different things because they're out of your comfort zone, not necessarily something that you've read before, but they're always enjoyable, and to have a set list that any of the books that you pick will be really good is...
Having a group like this at school, it engages everyone, because it's not oh, my mum just has her book club. It's well, I've got one too, and I read. I'm not reading these teen love stories, which of course I love to read as well. But these are they're more in-depth topics, and they're hard topics to cover. And so having this opportunity at school will allow us to continue this on, and for our generation not to lose the book club later on in life as well.
Yeah, it's really encouraged us all to read more.
Yeah.
And
I've definitely found.
And a wider variety.
Yeah, definitely. For sure. Yeah, it just gives you the encouragement to go the extra mile.
As a teacher, what lovelier thing than to see your students engaging in an authentic way with the act of reading. I think every teacher wants that. I think we all want students to love reading. That's why so many teachers teach English. It's for that very reason. And I think this is a way to help remind students of the love that they have for reading.